guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kritika and I make videos related to food, beauty and lifestyle. So if that interests you, consider subscribing to my channel now. I'm sure all of you guys are gonna agree that 2020 has been a one hell of a year. All of us were locked down in our houses for almost half an year, and still we do not have the solution for the coronavirus, and we are still facing issues due to this. So yes, 2020 has taught us a lot of things, and today I'm here to share with you the lessons that I learned during this lockdown, and especially during the year of 2020. These are the few things that I have learned in this year, and I would love to share my experience with you guys so that it helps you as well. Without any further ado, let's get started with the video. The first lesson that 2020 has taught me, and I'm sure most of you guys are gonna agree with me in that health is our biggest priority. Yes guys, health should be our biggest priority, and we guys have been taking that for granted since such a long time now. And it happens with me as well, that at times I do not focus on my health. I prioritize different things in my life like work, relations, family, friends, social media and everything else over my health, which is not entirely correct. We just take it for granted and assume it's gonna be there with us forever. We assume its availability and we exploit our health, which is not entirely correct, you guys. This should not be done, and I am an equal criminal for this crime, and I have been taking my health for granted for the longest time now, and I am guilty as charged. And I have learned this lesson in 2020 the hard way, that health should be our priority and we cannot take it lightly. One virus, one small tiny virus has ruined so much for all of us, and maintaining the hygiene and sanitization should be a priority. We should be taking good care of our immunity and health so that it helps us in the long run, and none of us have to suffer because of that. It is extremely important for us to take care of it now that we realize it, at least. And yeah, it's better late than never. Moving on to my second lesson learned in 2020 is that it's high time that we stop taking our environment for granted. Yes guys, apart from our health, we have been taking our environment, the ecosystem, for granted, and we have been exploiting that as hell. Like, we do not care about anything. We have become, as humans, we've become so selfish. We just prioritize our selfish needs over everything else. People are literally killing animals, eating them, they are destroying trees, they are destroying forests. There's so much of pollution and whatnot. This earth is going to win, and it was kind of a nature's way when they stopped us, they paused our lives with corona, that we really need to stop. It's high time that we stop and pay attention to these things. These are not something that we've bought or we own. We do not own it. God has given us, and I really do not want to have a geography class over here, but still we really need to pay attention towards our nature and take better care of it. Few examples that I noticed during this lockdown was that due to pollution, you guys could see that we had more clearer skies. I paid more attention towards skies and I found such beautiful scenes. I also posted them on my Instagram stories as and when I could. And yes, we could actually see that due to such less amount of pollution, the skies got clearer, the nature got more beautiful, and it was such pleasant environment to be in. So we really need to stop taking our environment for granted and start treating it better. Next lesson that I learned in this year of 2020 has to be about family. That family is everything. Yes, guys, 2020 has somewhere down the line taught us all something about family and the values of family. We have always been so busy with our own lives, our own work, that we never actually spent quality time with family. And this lockdown gave us sufficient time to spend it out with our families at home when we were all day just at home. And again, it was high time that we spent that quality time with our families and gave them the required attention and time. And I'm sure this must have gone really well for you as well, because bad times or good times, you were there with your families. The next thing that 2020 has taught me has to be about uncertainty. As they say, change is the only permanent, and 2020 has been the example of the most uncertain year. The corona outbreak was so sudden, and in just one day all of us were locked down in our houses or at the places that we were. We weren't allowed to travel, we weren't allowed to go out, we weren't allowed to step out. All of our plans went to the bin and they were all dismissed, no matter how important they were, no matter what happened. We all lost so many people in our lives. I'm sure the death rate went so high and it was all so uncertain. It was an extremely difficult time that we all had to go through, and even I had some of those times, and it was really difficult. It was very difficult to be a part of that uncertainty where you didn't know what is gonna happen next, what is the tomorrow bringing for us. And that was a lot of negativity that we were surrounded with. And not talking about the negativity and the positive aspect of this thing, is one thing which I realized is all we have got is the present. We have nothing. We do not have any control on future. We have no control on past. We have no control over anything but present. The time that we have right now is all we've got, and the best we can do is to make the best use out of it, to make the most use out of this time, this second. Live the life to the fullest in this second. Love the people around you. Do the work that you always wanted to do. Focus on your career. Focus on yourself. Love yourself. And that's it, you guys. That is all you have. You do not know what's gonna happen the next minute, the next second. And having said all of that, the final lesson that 2020 made me learn was the hope for a good future. Yes, guys, so it has been a terrible year, but despite of that fact, we all got up every day with a new hope, a hope of better future, a hope for a vaccine for coronavirus, a hope that tomorrow everything will get back to actual normal, and a hope that we are all gonna be fine eventually. And hope is the only thing which kept us going throughout this year, at least me. I really hoped for a better tomorrow, and I still do. I still hope that 2021 turns out to be a glorious year, which 2020 was really not. And I just hope it turns out to be better, and that is one thing which is making me move forward. This was an extremely up close video for me. Do let me know what were the lessons that 2020 has taught you in the comments down below. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, press that bell icon near the subscribe button so that you get notified whenever I upload any new video, and stick around my channel for more of such videos. I really hope that this video turned out to be helpful for you. Do let me know what was your review for this video. You can connect with me on my social media handles. The link for all my social media handles would be given in the description box below. I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye.